Good morning, children. How are you? Yes, I am also fine here. Okay, now we are in the last class of congruency of triangle. Okay, so lots of things we have discussed, lots of questions we have discussed in the online classes. Here in that online videos also we have discussed many questions there, many type of questions there. So I think this much is enough. You might have understood the congruency concept of the triangle. Okay, no need to say this again and again. What is congruency? They have the same shape and size, and this is the symbol also. We have discussed about medians of a triangle in congruency. We have used this. We have used equilateral triangles. We have used these main 4 rules. Okay, one more rule is there. We have used number 1 side, number 2 side angle side, number 3 angle side angle, number 4 angle side. These all rules we have discussed in the classrooms. We have proved also by the theorems. We have proved also how this can be proved. Then we have used this RHS. This is called LH rule, or somewhere it is also written as RHS rule. Both are same only, LH or RHS. Both rules are the same only. The names they have taken different only. Okay, that only one thing they have done. Okay, then these all rules we have discussed. Side angle side we have discussed. On the shape of trapezium also one questions. Angle bisector, we are knowing angle bisector is that thing which bisects the angle. Here in this figure here, this line here, this line is the angle bisector. It is the angle bisector of angle DGF. So this both are 42 and 42 degree. Okay, so many things we have discussed. Today also we'll use this concept in our question. Then today we'll discuss that if the vertical angle, if this vertical angle bisect the base, that means prove these two triangles are isosceles. Okay, these angles are if equal and these bases are also equal, then this is an isosceles triangle, and this is isosceles triangle whether these two sides are equal. So we have to prove this. In our video we have tried to prove that only. So let us start that video here. Okay, so it is saying that if the bisector of the angle of a triangle bisects the base, prove that triangle is isosceles. Okay, that means it is saying that if this one is bisected the base, then these two sides are equal. That is what it has tried to, it has been said to prove. Okay, let us start this. How will prove the series? So we will first draw. Okay, what is given here? Okay, given is that one triangle only. Okay, one triangle only is given. In that triangle they have given that one line is there, that is AD, that bisects the vertical angle, AD, and it bisects the base also. Okay, that means I will write what is given first. So given is that a triangle is given. They have not specified the shape of triangle. They only said a triangle is given in which AD bisects that angle A. Okay, that means what? That means angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Okay, angle 1 is equal to angle 2 here. Okay, now what? They are also the same time it is saying that AD bisect the base also. AD is bisecting the base also. That means what? That means BD is equal to DC. That means BD is equal to DC. Now what we have to prove? We have to prove that triangle is isosceles. Isosceles means we have no idea which two sides are equal, but any two sides are equal. We have to prove any two sides are equal. Okay, they have not specified which two sides you have to prove equal. Then so we can take any two sides. Okay, now what? It is the figure. Okay, so now we'll do one construction, because in this it's not possible to solve here. Okay, So we need one construction here. Okay, so what is that construction will be there? Construction will be that we'll extend AD. Okay, this side AD will produce to E up to here, such that AD is equal to D. This construction we can do. A straight line, Euclid has given us freedom that any straight line can be produced indefinitely. On that basis, we are saying that AD has been produced to DE. That means AD is equal to DE. Now what? Join AC. We have to join that EC here. Okay, so we'll join that also. Now that triangle DEC will try to prove is congruent to ABD. How? Just see only how this can be proved. Congruent triangle ABD will be congruent to DEC. Okay, so in triangle ABD and DEC, what are these three relations? What are those three relations which can prove them congruent? Just see this. Okay, first one is that these vertical angles are equal. So vertically opposite angles are equal. That means what? That means angle D is equal to angle D. Okay, so in these two triangles we can say that angle D is equal to angle D. The reason is vertically opposite angles, and BD is equal to CD. It is given already in the starting one. It is given that base is bisected here. Then we have AD is equal to D by construction. We have done this, and angle D is equal to angle D. Why? The reason is vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles there. Okay, that means what? That means these two triangles ABD is congruent to triangle DEC by side angle side rule. Okay, side angle side rule only, where I use side angle side. So this side and this included angle. So by this rule only I have proved that these two triangles are congruent. Now what? If these two are congruent, that means their corresponding parts are also equal, and in these two triangles AB is equal to EC. By simplicity we can say AB is equal to EC, and same angle 1 is equal to that angle E, that is angle 3. Angle A is equal to angle E, that is angle 1 is equal to angle 3. Okay, that is also by simplicity. Okay, now we are approaching towards our solution. We are going to prove very soon what they have asked. Okay, now see this. Okay, so angle 1 is equal to angle 3, but at the same time angle 1 is equal to angle 2 also. It is given that AD bisect angle is, that means angle 1 is equal to angle 2. So from these two parts we can say that angle 2 is equal to angle 3. Okay, angle 2 is equal to angle 3. Now so in triangle AEC, now see one thing here only see one thing. In triangle AEC, angle 2 is equal to angle 3. Okay, that means AC is equal to AC, but AC is equal to AB. We have proved in that previous in that congruency triangles. This triangle here only see. Wait a minute, see here one time. See here only we have proved this. See here AC is equal to AC as well as AB is also equal to AC. From these two we can say AC is equal to, we have these two will be cancelled, that means AC is also equal to AB. Understand what we are going to do here? Yes, very good. So when AC is equal to AB, why? Because both are equal to EC. So AC is equal to AB. That means what? That means in triangle ABC, if two sides are equal, then it is an isosceles triangle. Why it is an isosceles triangle? Because in this figure here, AC, we have proved only AC is equal to AB. So this is an isosceles triangle because these two sides are equal here. Okay. So class, we have completed our congruency concepts. Many problems we have solved in the classrooms, here in the online videos also. In our next videos, we will learn something new. I will explain something new topics there. So till then, all of you take care, stay at home, read nicely and prepare for the examination. Thank you class. Thank you very much for today. Thank you very much.